Chanel Coco. Et te faire changer, oui j'essaie. Mais chez toi tout est si fait. Tu ne jures que par les caméras, les Ferrari jaunes et le champagne.
Hi everyone, joining me at Toddington Fisheries. A bit wet today. I think someone lost their dog as well. Yeah, so carp fishing in the winter. Had a couple of liners, nothing much though. Yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, get a fish today. We'll see. But we're going to cook a full English as well. Got some pancakes, pancake mix. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated, any fish that I get. And yeah, enjoy your Saturday.
Tu ne vis que pour les miroirs, le regard des autres et le Chanel Coco. Et te faire changer, oui j'essaie. Mais chez toi tout est si fait. Tu ne jures que par les caméras, les Ferrari jaunes et le champagne à Coco.
Food's cooking away. Hopefully get into a fish soon. We'll have to see. But I'm gonna have a nice little brekkie, nice little cup of tea as well. Temperature's dropped, definitely. When I left, I think it's about 8 degrees. Now it's probably, well, I don't actually know, so I'm chatting shit. I said what I think the temperature is. So while I was cooking, I caught into a fish. It's a nice carp. Turn the old food off.
Et tu ne vis que pour les caméras, les appareils photo. Et tu ne vis que pour les miroirs, le regard des autres et le Chanel Coco. Et te faire changer, oui j'essaie. Mais chez toi tout est si fait. Tu ne jures que par les caméras, les Ferrari jaunes et le champagne à Coco.
Beautiful fish. Maybe 13 pound, maybe 14. Beautiful scales. Bring him nice and close. Have a look. Let's get him back. Cooking up nice. Little brekkie after the fish. Can't complain with that. Nearly kicked me breakfast over when the rod went. She was a bit of a screamer. Yeah. Rod's back out. Now I'll sit back, eat some breakfast, and chill.
Tu regardes tous ceux que je déteste, et tu les montres, mais tu ne veux pas donner.
It don't look the best, but it's pretty good. Easy to make actually when you're fishing. It's not too messy, just bacon, bit of sauce, couple sauce, and some mushrooms. Anthony Joshua tonight, Pulev. Good fight that. By the time this video goes out, the fight would have been done. But my prediction, Joshua wins inside 8, but gets a bit ropey for him in the early rounds. Pulev's got a good right hand and a good jab, and he's a veteran with the heavyweights, so experience will come into play. But yeah, anyway, back to fishing. So the rig that I used for that, simple hair rig, I tied last night. I'll show you what I used. So I use this a lot actually. It's the Corda soft end trap. If it focuses on that, can you see? I'll get a better image for you. But around this lake, let's get it. There you go. Around this lake is quite. It's not weedy, but there's a lot of silt. So this stuff just sits on the bottom quite nicely. And I was using a 20mm Manila pop-up. Everyone has like a go-to bait, and that is mine. 15mm or 20mm. Both work well, but I'm not going to jinx myself and say I'll never catch. I'm not going to jinx myself and say I always catch with these, but they are, if I'm having a tough day, that's what I go to. It's not a pop-up or nothing. It's just a simple boilie. Sometimes I'll put the 20mm boilie on and then I'll put a little bit of corn on the end, just a bit of colour, because you can see there's no brightness to them there. They're relatively soft, so in my PVA bags, just crush them up, just break them into little bits in my hands and bang them in there. But this time of year I'm not using PVA. I'll chuck a handful of bait in. I usually fish the margins as well. Chuck a handful of bait in, crush up 3 or 4 boilies, throw them in, and then just a single hook bait over it. They're not eating that this time of year really. I think that fish that I had, it didn't really put up much of a fight. So yeah, it must have just picked it up cruising through. But hopefully we'll get some more. It's a bit chilly now. Hopefully I'll get another fish, it'll be nice. But the rain's picking up a bit. And my burner is slacking. I'm just trying to boil some water for the old cup of tea, but I ain't doing it. It is slacking big time. try and sort this out. It's a bit grim, but before I pack up and go home, I boil up the pan that I cooked in. Just boil it, bang the lid on it, and then leave it for 5 minutes, and all the horrible stuff comes off, and you don't have an angry missus when you just bang it in the sink at home, basically. Top tip. Gonna get a little pancake on. I've never done this. I've got a little bit of flour in there, some salt, a bit of sugar. Crack the old egg in there. There she goes. Oh, just drop the shell in there. Oh mate, this ain't going well. That's what happened, you see, and I've got one egg with me. Right, here we go. Where's the lid? Give this a little shake up. And then we'll get some milk in there. Yeah. Bit of milk in there. I don't really know how much, so I'm kind of winging this. Let's try that, see what happens. Alright, do that back up. Thing is, what I'm worried about is if the cooker is up to scratch, if it's going to get hot enough. I think we need a bit more milk. It's definitely getting colder. Right, let's have a little look. That looks alright, you know. Don't look too bad. Right. I'm going to attempt to get the cooker on and nice and hot, and we'll see what happens. Ooh. Oh, I don't think this is going well. Come on. Oh. I think we flopped, lads. Yeah, that ain't looking good at all, is it? Look at that. That ain't looking good. Bad idea. Let's go for the little flip. Oh mate, it's so soft. Yeah, I think that was a bit of a flop, that one. So, no more fish at the moment. Rain's getting heavier. And it's getting colder. Pancakes didn't go to plan. They stuck to the pan. So I bailed on that idea. So this is like my first video. It's might be a bit ropey on the edits, but I'm going to try and stay consistent and try and show you when I go fishing the tactics I use, if I catch, if I don't. I won't dress it up, I'll just show you what I'm actually doing. I'll do a little video on the rig that I used for this. I'll make it at home. I should have brought my bivvy really, the umbrella. I needed a bit more space. Otherwise I'd do it here, but it's not been ideal. Camera keeps going out of focus as well. Any tips for that? Because I don't have a clue. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video while it lasted. I'll pack up in a bit. I'll leave the rod out while I get all my gear sorted. There's always that chance of a take at the end. So I'll pack the truck up, get ready, and we'll get off home. Peace. This is the bush box that I use. So basically you can cook on this. You load wood in here. Make sure I always buy a pack of like kindling for like fires at home. Buy a pack of that, leave it in the truck, and then basically chop it up into small bits, put it in, and then your frying pan can go on top. Yeah, it cost me like what, I think it was 15 quid, something like that, but it does keep you warm. This has had quite a bit of use, so it's a bit filthy, but it does keep you warm and you can cook your food. It comes in a little pack. It comes in just a little bag like that because it all collapses down. I'll show you how it works. But if you ain't got room for a cooker, and days like today when my cooker didn't work, this is ideal. The only problem is you can't have fires. I mean, if I asked, because it's enclosed, they probably would have let me, but yeah. So I'll show you how it comes apart. Literally just pulls apart like that. They've got little grooves, it slots in and then goes flat pack. That's the tray underneath for all your wood. That's the front plate. You do also on the top, you get these little bits that basically sit diagonally across. It's just if you've got a small pot or maybe a small mug that you use to boil water. I haven't used these before, but I keep them in the pack just in case. So yeah, folds down like so. And then fits in this little bag. I always keep it in the fishing bag just in case. And even sometimes at some lakes there might be some dead wood. Obviously don't go around chopping people's trees down, but if there's a bit of dead wood and the people who own the lake don't mind, why not? Yeah, something I always keep, and it's literally like, it's not big at all. It's a small little piece, so it slots into the side of the bag nicely, and it's not very heavy at all. So yeah, there you go.
Tu ne vis que dans le virtuel. Pour nous tu n'as plus aucun mystère. Des jupes aussi courtes que les billes de ton père. Tu incarnes tout ce que je déteste. Tu les montres mais tu ne veux pas donner tes fesses. Encore un soir où tu vas ignorer tous ces mecs jusqu'à 5 du mat. Tu vas rentrer seul, c'est chez moi, c'est pas l'éclate. Bref, encore un soir où tu te dois. Tu ne vis que pour les caméras.
So this is the other part of the lake, mainly down here. So you've got 3 lakes on Toddington. You've got this lake, which is the big lake. Mainly in here you're looking at catfish. There are carp, there are quite a lot of carp, but I think there's a lot more catfish. Whenever I come down here for carp, I end up catching catfish, so it's a nice venue though, really friendly. But there's one issue here, and it's the geese. I don't know if you can see them. Right? They'll chase you. Honestly. So yeah, great venue. And then in the summertime, that little hut there, they open it for food. But yeah, I'm gonna get off home now, so catch you guys later.
Tout ce que je déteste, tu les montres, mais tu ne veux pas donner tes fesses. Encore un soir.
Just before I set off home, if there's anything, like, I'm new to this, I'm new to YouTube, it'd be the first time I've done this. Any tips would be great. Any ideas that people want to see for videos, that would be great. And criticism. If there's things I can do better, which I know there's going to be a lot, because this is my first video, so there's going to be a lot of stuff I can do better. But yeah, we want to bring you the best fishing videos we can. Cooking, we want to show you some meals, some recipes that we cook when we're fishing. It is my cousin doing this channel with me. He's working today, so he'll be on the next one, don't worry. But yeah, sweet. Hope you get out, do some fishing this for the rest of 2020. Been a rough year, but got to keep going. So yeah, rods up.